What's up, everybody? I'm Dapper Jeff, your gamer chef, and I'm coming to you tonight just in time for the winter holidays. It's getting cold out, and I have two fantastic drinks for you, courtesy of the official Overwatch cookbook. Now, I was thumbing through here, looking at my favorite heroes, and wouldn't you know it, I'm gonna make you guys some winter warmer 5-spice hot cocoa, made by our fantastic climatologist, May. She's amazing.
Amazing!
And right after that, I'm gonna whip up a delicious Tibetan butter tea to warm your soul, courtesy of our good friend Zenyatta.
Pass into the unknown.
Come with me into my kitchen, I'm gonna show you guys how it's done. Alright guys, for our amazing hot chocolate, see what I did there? We're only gonna need a few things. We're gonna need some whole milk, we're going to need brown sugar, we're gonna need some Chinese 5-spice, and we're gonna need some cocoa powder, and that's it. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our cocoa powder into a bowl. We're gonna take our brown sugar into the bowl. Last but certainly not least, we're taking our 5-spice into the bowl. Take our whisk, I'm gonna break up that sugar. And all we really wanna do here is just kind of like whisk and blend these three components together. And this is gonna be our hot cocoa mix. All right, so that's about where we need it to be for now. Yeah, tap off my whisk. Do not lick the whisk, that's a bad idea. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not bad. All right, next up, we need a small saucepan or a pot. We're gonna take 3 cups of our whole milk. If you can't do milk, but you can somehow do cocoa powder, use like almond milk, use whatever kind of milk you like. Please go with whole milk, because that way it's gonna be richer, it's gonna be creamier. That's 2 cups right there. I'm gonna carefully pour that in. I never really understood people that, make hot chocolate with water. It just seems weird to me. Like, why use water when you can use the beauty that is delicious, creamy milk? So that's 3 cups, that's our 3rd cup there, with just a teensy bit extra to compensate for evaporation. All right, gonna kick this on with some medium-low heat. So I'm gonna set it about a 3. And we're just gonna let this warm up. We're gonna stir it slowly later on when bubbles start to form and it starts to steam. All right, guys, so our milk is starting to steam. We got those happy little bubbles on the edge. It's time to add the chocolate, our cocoa powder. So I'm gonna just do this. I'm gonna knock that cocoa powder right into the milk. All right, so now that it's done, there's just one all-important thing we have to do when we pour it into our fantastic gamer nerd mug. We need marshmallows, darn it! Or, if you're not feeling marshmallows, you can get some whipped cream and some sprinkles, and you put the whipped cream on your hot chalky, and you put the sprinkies on top. It's fantastic. I'm gonna kill the heat. I'm gonna open my marshmallows. Kitchen scissors, kitchen shears. Sorry, I'm using proper terminology here. So, like I said, when I pour this into here, I take these and I go sprinkle, sprinkle on the top so I have marshmallows. Don't judge me. Marshmallows. All right. That's really good. That is, I mean, it's hot chocolate, which is great, but you get the 5-spice, almost like a little bit of an after. So it's that little extra flavor. Definitely has like a hint of cinnamon to it. It's really good. It is really, really good. All right, guys. Now that I've got that fantastic hot chocolate to give to my team, I need something to soothe my soul, to bring me peace. I'm gonna make some Tibetan butter tea brought to us by our fantastic monk friend Zenyatta. So we're gonna start with some water. And if you have an electric teapot or an electric coffee pot like we do, this is gonna make that whole process a lot easier. You put your water in your pot, and you hit start. If you don't have an electric teapot or coffee pot, you can boil it on the stove. You can throw it in the microwave. You can do anything you do to boil water. It's really not that hard. So here we go. Hey, stop it! Stop it! A watched pot never boils. All right, guys, so our water is boiled. I've got 3 black tea bags in here, and I'm just going to pour this in. I'm gonna pour all of it in. All right, and at this point, we're just gonna let the tea steep for about 5 minutes, because I think that's about all it takes. You would let it steep to your desired like strength. So 5 minutes on black tea is usually pretty good. It's nice, it's strong tea. It brings you strength from within, much like meditation and peace. All right, guys, that's our timer. We've let our tea steep for a good 5 minutes. I'm going to carefully remove the tea bags over our sink. That way, when they drip, forget if, they don't drip on anybody. If you can tolerate heat, I am not so much one of those people. You can kind of wring out your tea bags. Ow. Make sure you have clean hands too. Tea hot. Hot tea hot. All right, now we're gonna add in a couple things that make our butter tea unique. We have a little pinch of salt. We have 3/4 of a cup of heavy cream. Ooh, look at that. That looks pretty cool. We have 2 tablespoons of butter. Ow! Be careful when you drop your butter in so you don't burn your hand, like I did. I'm gonna take some clean chopsticks. I'm just gonna stir this up until I know the salt, until I'm pretty sure the salt's dissolved. Gonna mix that cream in there. You want your butter to melt, so I found the butter. Just let the residual heat melt that. And then we're gonna do something fun. Okay, our butter's gone. I'm gonna set those aside. I'm going to, over the sink again, carefully pour some of our tea into our receptacle. There we go, it seems to be about, give or take about half. All right, take our lid, screw our lid on, nice and tight. This seems familiar. All right, guys, so now that we're done with our shaking, you grab your other mug, my fantastic set of Pokeball mugs, because I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. I'm gonna set that down. I'm gonna step over here, because I don't know how much pressure is built up. That much. I'm gonna pour us some piping hot butter tea. It's not a very strong flavor. I think I get more of the butter than anything. It's not bad. It's definitely something that almost an acquired taste. That having been said, if you added like a little sugar or a little honey to it, that could actually really help. That might help. Where's my honey? All right, guys. So whether you're keeping your team warm with some fantastic hot chocolate or bringing yourself inner peace with some delicious butter tea, I hope that you stay warm this winter season. You click like and subscribe. You comment down below. Let me know what kind of dishes you guys want to see. If you really like our show, consider donating to our Patreon. That would actually really help us out. I'm Dapper Jeff. I'll see you guys next Sunday at 9 in the morning. But until then, I need you guys to stay well fed. Yeah, so doctor, what's whip panning?
Well, it's basically when you do this, and then you do this.
I see.